This is Season 6 of the Team Roping Journals podcast, The Score. With over 2 million downloads, this is where Team Ropers talk. Hey everyone, this is Chelsea Schaefer. We are still here in Rope Horse Futurity land. As promised, I have the winners of the Riata buckle, the open Futurity on today's episode. That is Jake Smith and Douglas Rich. Doug rode a 5-year-old Hickory Holly time gelding named Time to Get Reckless that has been in training with Andy Holcomb. He jump rode this horse, never saw him before. Pulled him out of the stall, loped him around, and went and was 34-8 on 5 head to win $33,600 plus the stallion and breeder payout there at the Riata buckle. Jake Smith, he was riding a proxy horse. It was a 5-year-old Judge Boone gelding, Boondocks Blue Boone. So they're going to tell you about their win at the Riata here at the Lazy E in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Today's episode is brought to you by Boehringer Ingelheim. Horses are living, breathing works of art, and caring for them requires an entire team. Veterinarians, farriers, trainers, riders, and grooms. Boehringer Ingelheim is proud to help provide tools to help the team keep them performing at their peak. Why's your voice gone? What did you do? Who are you yelling at?
If you only knew what goes on at my house and all the people I have to babysit, including this guy, I got him a horse to ride, and I'm like, hey, you know, we don't have to. He'd never seen the horse. We didn't know the horse that he was going to heel on at all.
The horse right now?
No,
different horse. Okay.
We jacked around. Wait till the last day to enter.
Imagine.
I get it. Mm-hmm. Get it all done. I enter him. I enter everybody.
On the computer? No.
Filling it out.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I get it all together. And so I sent it in. But I told him, I was like, hey, let's try to find a horse that we know or that you can ride or something. I told him 5 different people to call. Don't call nobody. Finally, I seen Andy at the ESA deal. And I said, Doug, call Andy. I guarantee you Andy's got a good one to ride. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. He calls him. He's got this yellow that looks like so easy and a good horse to ride. I tried to get him to go ride him. He put that off till the last minute and then didn't even get to ride him. And so, but he did get some videos of him, and we knew it was going to work good. I mean, the horse looked dang good on the videos that he got. So that's why I don't have a voice. Long story short, it's from babysitting and hollering at people and getting people lined out. That's why.
So is this one of Andy's horses?
It's Andy, I think, rides it and shows it, like at the Rope Horse Futurity and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Andy brought him. I just went and got him out of the stall, saddled him, loped him around. He did all the work.
Okay, all right.
And let's talk about that I trained the horse that Jake headed on.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about what is this horse that Jake had. You tell me about Jake's head horse, please, then.
Yeah, let's get two sides of this story.
Coy got him from somebody, and I got him from Coy. And then I had him for not super long, 2 or 3 months. I traded him to Jake for a heel horse. And then, so pretty much, I'm taking the credit. Me and Coy, not Jake.
So we've lost Jake entirely because he's chasing children around, which is very fitting.
Yeah.
But, Jake, would you please tell me your side of the head horse story? Who trained that head horse? Coy?
So, Coy started the horse, and then it went to Doug, and then, you know, if you can't screw your buddies, who can you screw on a horse deal?
Absolutely.
So, we done some horse trading. Of course, I got the raw end of the deal. The horse is very skittish, I guess you could say. Very.
Feely horse.
And so he called him some name, and I changed his name immediately to Screw. His name is Screw because that's what happened to me. I got screwed on the deal, but it took a little bit of time. But the horse did. The horse, like you could tell whenever I got him, like he's got a good feel, but he is very wild-minded at times, just to be around and stuff like that. Like he's always worked good, but hard to pet and shoe, and you can't shoe him actually right now.
Is he barefoot?
He's barefoot. And bell boots took a little while to get those on, but I got to where I liked them enough where I felt like I should put those on.
So has he been a Futurity horse this year, or only a Riata buckle? Let's kind of go fast horse?
So I fairly early on, like he's got a good feel, and like I thought he was going to be, I'm hoping he's going to be one of my next great ones.
Even though his name's Screw and you're
Even though
blaming
his
your
name's
partner.
Screw,
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That
In the
just
future, you're going to start heading.
exactly. No, he's got a good feel, and I like him. And so I took him to several opens. I've taken him to a few open opens this year. And then the first only Futurity I took him to was the deal at the ESA a month ago or whatever. And I took him down there, and I placed on him down there. But I knew I had a pretty good chance here on him anyway. I get along with him. I've rode him almost every day for 2 years, it seems like. So
Is he 5?
5.
5. Gotcha. And how old's this one? Is this one?
I think he's 5.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were there papers
I'm pretty
taped
sure
to the
he's-
stall when you picked him out?
Moose is his name.
Moose.
Yep.
Gotcha. From joint health to gastric health, Boehringer Ingelheim is here to support your horse's team. Boehringer Ingelheim provides the tools, and your team provides the everyday care to keep the horses performing at their peak. How's the horse bred that you showed? Or that you
He's
rode?
a grandson of Pepto Boone's mall on the top. He's appendix papers. He got appendix papers.
Is he dirty? Does he feel fast?
He feels really fast, is what he feels to me.
What's it like riding behind Andy Holcomb?
It's easy as heck. Like, I knew that. That's why we thought it'd be a good fit, because Andy does a great job and really easy with him. The videos he sent me, this horse looked super easy, like to catch on. And for this deal, last year we done good just catching, and so we kind of had the same game plan going in.
Up yours, I was doing a lot of stuff up there.
You were.
And-
Catching.
You were not just catching. You were cowboying.
It was everything I could do to get done when I got done, both times.
You were. It was impressive. Your abilities last year were impressive. But
But I knew what he was riding this year, so I felt like he would go fast, and then I would just have to catch.
that short round steer, talk me through that. Did you, when they ran that steer in there, did you know it at all, or had you?
I did not know
He
him.
looked good.
Whenever you see a paint, I don't know why you always want to think it's a good one. But I didn't know him at all, but he was an extremely good steer. And I got just an average start, but I could tell I was gaining fast. And so the whole time, I knew I wanted to press if I had a good start and a good steer. And I was just, whenever I went to throw, I was just make sure I open everything, cover both horns, and then try my best to pull him in his loop. Sometimes that gets tricky.
Give me it from your perspective, Doug.
When Jake had just healed one, I don't know what, 6th, 7th callback?
6 call.
And so when the team before us went, they loaded him, and I had him back him out. I don't know if that was good or not,
I like it. That's teamwork.
but I figured that might help. And then his steer looked outstanding, and he was just what he kind of looked like, slower. Jake did a good job, and I just caught, pretty much, what it felt like.
But that was the fastest run of the roping, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they said that was the fastest run of the
That steer-
roping.
That steer was outstanding.
It was so good. It was so good. That was a huge deal. Which the teams before us was making good runs, 6-3 and 6 something else, and so I knew it was so tight that we just couldn't just catch. And so if you get a good steer and a decent start, you gotta take every chance you can against these guys.
Yeah. Are you guys rodeoing this winter? Or you?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
We think so.
I think.
Thanks. He's not gonna head. That's for sure. We've seen how that went.
And you,
No comment.
are you 1 year into professional heading or 2? How many years into professional?
Amateur rodeo headed a little bit in 2015, but this past year is my first year.
First year, yeah. What was the learning curve like?
There's a bunch. But
I hope they had a great partner.
it's always try to find a better horse. Always trying to find a better horse. And then I learned a lot of things about when to press, when not to, and kind of trying to learn how to ride my horse better. But it's nice whenever you got somebody that you get along with, and then we have fun. No matter if we're winning or losing, we have fun, and there's a lot more things important than what we're doing. There's a lot bigger things than this, and so at the end of the day, we're gonna smile and we're gonna do it again.
Love it, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Today's episode is brought to you by Boehringer Ingelheim. Veterinarians, farriers, trainers, riders, grooms. Everyone plays a role keeping horses at peak performance. Boehringer Ingelheim is proud to provide the tools to help your team keep them healthy. Learn more at boehringer-ingelheim.com. That's BOEHRINGER-INGELHEIM.com.